Alright, hello everybody, and today we are going to be modding Star Wars Battlefront 2. This is the classic version, of course, so if you're looking for the newer one, this is probably not the video for you. But we are going to get started on this because we kind of have to be quick. I've made a few of these videos before. They've all ended up over an hour, so I'm going to try to keep this one under an hour, try to make it nice and quick. That's just because I like to showcase a bunch of mods. So first we're going to start off with my mod list, which is actually right over here. So you're probably going to be coming to this video from this mod list. If not, I will have it linked in the description. And the first thing, of course, we are going to need is Battlefront 2 fresh installed. So we're going to browse over game files. We're going to wait for this to open. And if we go in the game data folder, we will notice that there has been no mod. It's pretty easy because there's usually an add-on folder, all sorts of other folders here. Usually Battlefront 2 has backup here just because the way we mod, you will definitely see how I do that and why I do that. And let's get back to it. So I'm going to leave this here, nice and easy. And of course, all you really have to do to get here is right click on the game, hover over manage, and hit browse local files. And it should bring this up easy peasy, make it no issue whatsoever. The other thing I'm going to do is I already have each one of these mods installed. If you do have trouble installing, usually I'm going to use this website here, ModDB. Pretty simple. All you have to really do is hit download now. It asks for another mirror, so if there's any issues, you could just select a different mirror. Try to look for ones with lower capacity and preferably closer to you at your location. Just makes it a little bit faster, a little bit easier. So we're going to hit X on this, and we're going to close out of this. So easy as that. We're going to open our mods folder. We have everything already downloaded. So I'm going to show you each one of these. I do tend to get a little bit lost during these sound fix files. They're just a little bit more difficult, a little bit newer to me, I guess. So I'm not entirely used to them. I will probably refer to my guide a few times, so if I pause, that's probably what I'm doing. Anyways, it's probably easier to start with the first mod. It is super easy to install. The first little bit we are going to be dealing with is performance. So I'm going to be doing this first one, which is a remaster. This is just an unofficial patch, really. It comes with remastered menus, HD menus. It cleans things up quite a bit. So we're just going to double click on this, hit run. I'm going to select yes on my security thing here. Going to ask for my language, which is English, and then I'm going to walk you through this quick little setup. It's real simple. All I'm going to do is hit next, accept the agreement, hit next, and then right here it's actually asking for the game data folder. So we're going to come to our game here. We're going to double click into this game data folder, so now we're in that folder. We're going to select right beside it. It'll highlight the whole thing. We are just going to copy this and paste it in here. And then we just hit next. I am using the Steam and GOG version, which is just Steam. Hit next, hit install, and it does everything for me. You will see it adding things in. It added an add-on folder, all sorts of stuff. That's good. We're just going to hit finish. I kind of did not want to view the README. It will also create this. Now, I don't really use this. I actually just use the Steam launcher, so I can just hit delete on this. Real simple. And if you do want to run this at a higher resolution, you need to right-click, go to Properties, and just type in dash resolution 1920 1080 or whatever your monitor size is. So mine is a 1080p monitor, so this is just for a standard 1080p monitor. Easy as that. Back over to the side. And there we are, done. We can now move on to the 4GB patch. This one is pretty easy. I use Winrar to extract these, so I'm just going to right click and hit extract here. Then I can double click on the 4GB patch, hit yes, and then right here it immediately brings me here, but if you need help getting here, all you have to do is select right here, hit paste, and then hit enter. So if hitting enter will take you here, and then afterwards we just need to select battlefront2.exe. Executable successfully patched. We're going to hit OK, and it has made a backup just in case there has been any issues. Nine times out of 10, actually, I tell you the truth, I've never ever had this fail on me, never once. But it's nice to have the backup. This will make our game use a little bit more RAM, so it will be able to perform a little bit better. Very helpful with some of the mods that we will add and some of the mods that you may want to add later on. We are also going to go back, then go to Battlefront 2 Remaster Installer. This is a very, very big one. This actually changes a lot of the graphics of the game. This changes a lot of how things work. It adds quite a lot of stuff to the game. So this is kind of a must for me. It really kind of remasters the whole game. Really cool mod remaster project. I really recommend you check this guy out when you actually go to his link on ModDB. Really, really cool stuff, but this is just the one I prefer. We're going to right click on this, extract here, of course. This one will take time, specifically this part 3. So this is going to be space. I don't know why space models take forever. I'm assuming just because they are bigger. That's just my guess, but I'm just going to stick with that, to tell you the truth. So of course you will see everything major here. Maps, sides, and space. So maps, of course, that's self-explanatory. Sides is just your characters and your weapons. And space is all the spaceships and starships. So super easy. This one, we're just going to double click on the part 1. This one mostly does its own stuff. I have also double checked all of these through Virus Total, which is a really nice website. Of course, we're going to hit yes. Next. We're going to highlight this, hit backspace, and just paste our new one in. Easy as that. It's going to be the same thing for each one of these. So I might actually skip over this part and just, or fast forward, one of the two. And if not, you will probably just see me slowly install each one of these. Anyways, I'm going to shut up now because this is already getting to be a little bit longer than I'd like. I'd like to actually do this one in a timely manner. Okay, and it looks like we're done. So all we really have to do now is hit OK. And all 3 have been installed. You won't really notice too much of a change just by this. That's okay. It has all been backed up into probably one of these sides folders. Probably a little bit of all of these, but yeah, you kind of can't really see what it has done. You just can kind of have that feeling that it's definitely done something. So let's just go back to our game data folder. We're gonna go back to our mods, and let's move on to our reshade preset. Let's extract this, and I do prefer this reshade preset. It pretty much includes everything reshade has without actually having to install reshade. Now the nice thing with this is I can also drag it and drop it over here. As long as it goes right in here in this game data folder, which it did, everything is good to go. So easy as that. Already done with that one. Now it is time for the Xbox exclusive DLC. We're going to double click on this one. We are going to extract this one here. So we are just going to simply take these two folders. We're going to take DLC Xbox and Update Xbox. And we are going to copy these two files, go back to our game, go into our add-on folder, and we are just going to paste these bad boys right in here. You will notice this add-on folder is very, very helpful. Big thing with this add-on folder really is you are going to place a lot of your modded maps in here, anything like that. So it is going to be a very, very big folder, very useful. You can check the optional files as well. Load screens is actually pretty nice to have, so it's just going to be this file right here. We're just going to copy it, we're just going to paste it, and hopefully that'll give you a rough idea on how these kind of all work. I don't prefer these other ones. They are very, very buggy, but that's okay. Let's move on to our next one, which is the conversion pack. This is going to be the rest of the Battlefront 1 maps. We're going to extract these here, and there is actually a few that we have to take off. So this is where I'm going to refer to my guide. So there are, let's see, 6 maps that we do have to take off. So our first one is TTM. This is Tatooine Mos Eisley. This is in the base game, so we actually do not need this. So I'm going to click once on it and then hit delete. The next one is NBT. This one is actually Naboo City of Theed. We already have this one, so we don't need it again. It is also a little bit buggier, so it's good to delete these. The next one is Y4A. This is Yavin 4 Arena. We already have this in the DLC. RVH is Renvar Harbor. This is again in the DLC. Renvar Citadel is the same. And BCC. This is, I honestly can't remember, to be completely honest. But I know that one is also covered in the Xbox DLC. Anyways, now that we're done, we can take all of these files, we can easily copy them, and then come back in here into our add-on folder, and then just hit paste. So simple as that. All of these new maps have been added. This will carry over any unique sides, any unique characters. So if there's special heroes, which the DLC actually does have, it has 2 new heroes, it will take them into this as well. So no big issue here. These kind of include almost everything you need. Anyways, time to go back into all game modes for all maps. If you know Battlefront 2, it does have some restrictions. Basically, you can't play things like the Republic era on Endor. This fixes that. So we're going to fix that right now. It is super, super easy to download. We're going to click right in here after we extract. And all we have to do is take this bad boy. We're going to copy this one and just paste it right in here. So paste. We do not need the DLC. I can't remember why. I know it had something to do with breaking the DLC maps a little bit. And also, if I remember right, it was slightly unstable. So I just did not ever use it. Now it is time for the harder ones. Again, I do have a little bit of trouble with these. So I'm going to try to... Oh, it shouldn't be too hard. Kiadi sound fix. This is our first one. These are more optional fixes. Kiadi did have sound files in the base game, but they were bugged, so they just didn't work. So we're just going to extract Kiadi sound. And let's see, we're going to go into sound. And we're just going to take this file right here. We're going to copy this. We're going to go back to our game. We're going to go back to game data. We're going to go back to data. And then level PC. And then we're going to find sound. So sound is somewhere in here, right here. Double click in here. And then we just need to paste this bad boy right in here. Mundy sound. For me, I guess it was between kas.lvl and mus.lvl. So that's probably Kashyyyk and Mustafar. I don't know why it goes there, but it seems to every time. Anyways, back to our mod. We need to go back one more. And then we need to find user script 11. That's right here. We're going to copy this one. We're going to come back to our game, take it back to _level PC, and paste this one right in here. So you can see other user scripts in here. That means it belongs in there, so that's good. And that is actually it for Yadi Mundi sound fix. So we can now move on to Tamura Morrison clones. I think this is a great mod. I love it. We can extract it here. And this one has a lot more to unpack. So I would like you to kind of follow me closely. I'm going to make sure that I'm doing this right. So hopefully that should not be a hard thing at all. So the first thing we're going to need to do is go into Use with Anakin's Remastered menu. Because of course we do have those. We're going to use with Star Wars Battlefront Sniper Sound. We're going to copy this SDS file. We're going to hit copy. Then we're going to go back to our game. And this needs to go back into that sound. We just need to find sound again and paste this bad boy right in here. Now, there's another side to this. There's actually, I think, 2 more things to do. So the first thing we're going to need to go is back in here to our mod. Go back one more time, and we're going to need user script 0. So we're going to take user script 0, copy this, come back to our game, and then we are actually having to go back to level PC again and paste it right in here. So this is where our user scripts go, easy to remember. And let's see, we need to go into Star Wars Battlefront 1 Announcer VO. We need this file, TMV. We're going to copy this. Then we're going to go back to our game, and we're going to need to find sound again. We're going to find sound, and then paste this right in here. TMV.lvo. Easy as that. Then we're going to want to go back into level PC, and then back to our mod one more time. Then we're going to need to find user script 1. That's right here. We're going to copy this, and we're just going to paste this right in here. So easy as that, right along with our other user scripts. Just so you know, these cannot override each other. So if you have another user script, you can obviously use it as long as it's as long as it doesn't replace any of these numbers. It should be good to go. There's probably a limit. I honestly don't know if there is, but that should be just about it. Now, this is actually it for my guide. I actually did very well. I only got 17 minutes in, so my guide is actually over. But if you would like to stick around, I will show you how to use a little bit more mod. So first of all, I'm actually going to just close out of this, and I'm actually going to minimize that for now. I'm actually going to launch the game just to make sure everything works. Now, the first time, sometimes it crashes, sometimes it doesn't. That's perfectly fine. We're going to hit play. I'm going to hit yes on my security thing. And it looks like it's trying to. There we go. And maybe it crashed. Fooled me. Okay, let's hit play one more time. Hit yes. And here we go. Launches right up. Now you can immediately tell reshade is working. Everything seems to be working just fine. Okay, presented in blah. Of course, I already have my profile set up. And now we can go to instant action. And one of my favorites to set up and brag about is always the Death Star. This map has some amazing visuals. So we're going to hit launch. Just real quick, I don't really want to play a full game. I don't really want to be showing off too much. You can immediately tell the sides look very different.
Luke Skywalker has entered the battlefield.
Luke Skywalker is playing? Yeah, that's right. The AI can now control... oh, ow. They can now control heroes. So, oh wow, he's trying to kill me. Anyways, you can definitely tell there have been some major overhauls with this bad boy. So, the Death Star is actually a threat of force. Beauty and force. Definitely terrifying, and I love it. So, yeah, these guys are bragging about me. I'm glad. Anyways, I should probably be done by now. Hit exit to Windows, hit yes, and here we go. Now, if you would like to download any other mods, anything else, just any side mods. I know people sometimes struggle with this, so I'm going to show you kind of how. I'm going to bring up this. This is again just my game files. I'm going to go back to game data, and we're probably going to be using nothing but this add-on folder, but I'm going to keep it here just in case. I'm actually going to delete all of these, so delete them right now. Easy as that. And we're going to end up going back in here. Next, we could probably check ModDB. That's probably a good thing to check for mods. And let's go to add-ons. Let's see popular all-time. Zombie mode, that's a very, very fun one, but it doesn't add too much. It just adds zombie models and a couple things like that. I want to do something crazy. I want to do something huge and very, very different. Something that definitely adds a bunch to the game. Honestly, there's quite a lot that I actually do. I want to do something nuts, something kind of bizarre. Hunger Games, Spacefall. I wonder if they have any of the Mario maps. Do they? Nope. That's okay. You can always double check. We could always just Google something. Let's see. Star Wars Battlefront 2 2005 Mario maps. There we go. Nope, don't want to do that. There we go. I don't know why it didn't pop up before, but here's Princess Peach's Castle and Donkey Kong. Donut Plains. Never heard of this one. Ooh, Circuit. Ooh, there's Pac-Man. Ooh, there's a 64 castle. Okay, we'll download the castle. Hit download. It's obviously starting and trying. And while I'm doing that, I'm also going to take this and go into desktop mods here. And I'm just going to save that right in there. So now that this is done, let's add maybe Mario Circuit, and I'll wait for this one to try. Come on, internet, you can do it. And let's look for some more kind of bizarre ones. I'm absolutely ready to do some crazy weird ones. You could do something like Dark Times 2. Oh man, these are so good. That one might have an issue with the version of the unofficial patch that I have. Unofficial patch, that's a very old one. So I can't download that one. Not a good one anyway. Old Republic Remastered? Yeah, sure. Why not? Old Soul Map? That's kind of cool. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should do... Ooh, Sith Wars is a really good one. I want to do something, again, kind of big and bizarre. And the Battlefront Legacy 3. I think that's outdated. Yeah, that is outdated. Let's see if they have the Backrooms map. 2005. Backrooms. Weird. I don't know if I trust Reddit. I've definitely been on this website before. Mod link. Okay, cool. Well, since I don't trust this, I'm going to show you guys kind of how to do this, because I probably downloaded this before. I just am not entirely sure if I trust it. So Winrar does have this wonderful little tool used for double checking mods and things like that. Mostly just random files, just to see if there's any issues with them. But sometimes it's not as trustworthy as VirusTotal. Something like VirusTotal is really nice to have. So I'm just gonna open this, and then I'm gonna go to VirusTotal, and then I'm gonna go to N64 right here, confirm upload. No issues right there. Let's do another one. No, let me do my own. Confirm. I doubt there's going to be any issues with this, but you never know. But so far, everything's topping up good. That's a lot of the big ones. Let's see. Okay, yeah, no issues. I'm trusting that one. So I'm just gonna, honestly, I'm just gonna delete that. Anyways, we do need to go into the add-on folder and just paste this bad boy right in here. We don't need README. It's gonna get overwritten probably a bunch. And I'm gonna extract this one too. Yeah, sure. Yeah, again, README was already taken. Again, you can do virus total with every single one of these. It's going to get a little repetitive though. I usually double check with virus total, but for the most part, all these mods are kind of fine. Let's see, confirm upload. Yeah, all of them. So after that, we just need to pretty much just take these two and paste them in here. Now we can bring our game back, and we can actually hit play. So let's hit yes on our security. Let's just load this up real quick. Instant action, and let's try the backrooms first. I'm a little curious. Let's see how the clones look and sound. You guys have not heard them. Let's go to options, and let's turn up our audio. Oh, speech volume is actually pretty high. Now maybe let's just turn it. Make sure we hit accept, because it won't do it if we don't hit it. Backrooms. Let's do global, make sure that this is all the way set up. Just in case I get lost or busy. Okay, so now we can hit escape and go to something like fake console. Let's do phase 1 armor. Because the phase 1 armor looks really clean. Yeah, here we are, playing Battlefront in backroom. I takes forever to load. Anyways, let's go to Asteroid Ring. No. Bowser's Castle. Absolutely. So we're gonna do Conquest. This is an N64 era, so it's a new era, I guess. Hopefully it includes my modded characters, so I really hope it does, because I love the way they look. Absolutely. Let's go to fake console. And let's do Han Solo can be a Beastman character, and we'll do Dark Troopers, I guess. Why not? I don't know. Or maybe it was just this Dark Trooper. This map is crazy. What is going on here? It's just Boba. He's stuck anyway. Yeah. This is a crazy map. Whoa. Huge. Huge map.
Watch your flanks.
Anyways, we can go back to instant action and let's look for Mario Circuit. There we go. NES era. Alright. Works for me. Still 32 characters. That works for me. Again, back in the day, this probably required a huge PC. Nowadays, it's just your standard. Why not? We're at the start. You guys are cheaters. You started at the middle. Well, haven't you ever played Mario Kart before? I'm actually blowing him up. It works. Boy. Ow. That hurt. Oh, Boba Fett got him. Okay. He's really zigzagging. Thank you. Anyways, that one seemed like it worked pretty well. Now, for the most part, these are the same. I've actually tried Battlefront 3 Legacy, and it's the same process. You just copy and paste it in here. But aside from that, I think we're pretty much done. I have managed to do this DLC, or this whole guide in a little over 30 minutes. I would like to tell you all, though, if you do have any issues, even before modding, I would very much come to this bugs and fixes section of the guide. It is very helpful. So even if you watch this entire thing and you're still having an issue or had an issue before, This will roughly explain how to fix everything, every single bug that I've came across. Some of them I even haven't come across, like this one. This is AMD graphics cards. I don't have an AMD graphics card, but I've still done my best to try to accommodate for every sort of issue you could run into. There are also some known issues. Nothing too major, but there is some instances of crashing, mostly when you swap character models. So, select all in instant action will sometimes have new factions that just don't exist. No using those factions without the mods that add them. So they're kind of just uselessly there. Some models of character models do have their hands open. It makes it look like they're not holding weapons. These are all work in progress. Some resolutions are broken. I know these two resolutions absolutely work. Some other ones can cause weird visual effects, but I think for the most part they're nipping that very, very well. Sometimes you'll see multiple space battles. I don't know why. If you're paying attention a little earlier, you might have actually seen that. Timo Morrison's voice lines don't replace pain sounds. So if somebody gets shot and they go, it's not Timo Morrison. In some maps, they do have trouble with blast fire and music, but the voice lines will always work for me. I don't know why, but its voice lines are always working. And then again, in rare instances, changing hero skin can crash the game. It doesn't always work, and it doesn't always happen, but it does. Very somewhat often, not too common. It's pretty rare. Mostly, if you do specific maps with specific skins, they just don't work together. Anyways, here are some of my screenshots. So again, this is a map from the first game. Again, a map from the first game. Another map from the first game. This is that same map. This is the Jedi Temple. Amazing how it looks. It's just Anakin murdering a Jedi, you know. Another map from the first game, pretty cool. And then another map from the first game. So, yeah. Again, none of these mods are mine. It's just simply a tutorial on how to show you to get these working. I do recommend you check out these modders and all of their other mods. And hopefully this video and hopefully this guide as a whole has helped you quite a bit. This video will obviously be replaced. And all of the links to every single mod are in this guide. So if you were just watching this, just remember to come to the guide. There is even the 4 GB patch. This helped you guys, and I hope you have a very good time modding. Again, this is obviously an amazing game. Of course, I'm going to say that with 999 hours. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for the support. Have a good time modding, and I will see you later. Bye.